Hey everyone, welcome back for another installment of What Does the Fox Say? I'm your host, Adam Fox. Going to provide a quick update on what we know as far as the budget reconciliation process. Uh, they are moving quickly to try to get this package through the House by the end of the week. They gathered on Sunday evening in the House Budget Committee. Yes, Sunday evening, 10 p.m. To essentially package all of the committee portions of this bill together. That is scheduled to go before the Rules Committee at 1 a.m. tomorrow morning, Wednesday. They are doing this in the dark of night because they don't want the transparency and don't want the pushback that they're getting. What we expect in the Rules Committee is some likely amendments to the package that will make it worse and make some of the cuts happen sooner and faster than originally passed last week. And that is really to appease some of the conservative Republicans who are pushing for deeper cuts to Medicaid in particular. It will ramp up the timeline for work requirements, which are simply going to kick people off of coverage because it creates unnecessary administrative barriers. And it doesn't do anything to actually control the costs. It's going to lead to a huge rise in uninsured. There are likely going to be other amendments that we haven't heard of yet, so you may be hearing from me again fairly quickly, and we'll try to provide updates as we're able. But what they are planning to do is pass this out of committee in the dark of night tomorrow morning, and then it is scheduled most likely to go to the full House for a vote on Thursday. They are really pushing to meet their self-imposed arbitrary deadline of passing this before Memorial Day weekend. There's no reason for them to have to rush this like that. That is purely them trying to instill a deadline. And they are trying to obscure this process as much as possible and what's in this bill. We haven't even talked about other cuts to SNAP and food assistance and other things that will have really negative consequences for people's health. But the moral of the story is the package isn't going to get better this week. So we are doing everything that we can to stop it, and we hope you'll join us. Today is a national call-in day to defend Medicaid, so we'll drop some information and links that you can use. And please keep calling. This week is super important to try to stop this bill in its tracks, and make sure that they're not putting things in this bill that we don't even realize, because at this point we can't keep track the way that they are doing this, and that's intentional. So please keep calling. Tell your representatives to say no to this reconciliation package. It's irresponsible, it's rushed. It pays for tax cuts for the wealthiest and hurts working people and the poor. And we need to stop it. So please raise your voice, share your story, call your members of Congress.